Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Name big bucks, coins, treasure hunters, coin collectors, and seekers of hidden wealth. Today, you have unlocked the doors to one of the most mysterious treasure vaults in Australia, 10-cent history. The world of ultra-rare Australia 10-cent. These aren't just coins, my friends. These are silent vaults of fortune, historical relics wrapped in and treasures that, if found, can change your life forever. We're diving into one of the most exciting finds where we talk coins, collectibles information that will blow your mind. Must watch this video to the end and the hidden treasures you might already have in your pocket. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because today's video could literally change how you look at that humble little Australia 10-cent lying around at home. The pennies I am about to reveal to you are not simple pocket change. They are legendary artifacts, coins so scarce, so breathtakingly rare, that collectors across the world fight fiercely to claim them. These are coins that have already turned ordinary people into overnight millionaires, and today, I will reveal their stories, their history, their secrets, and their staggering values. And let me tell you, what you are about to see is not a dream. This is reality. Your reality. If you are lucky enough to hold one of these ultra-rare Australia 10-cent coins in your hands, my friends, these are silent vaults of fortune, historical relics wrapped in and treasures that, if found, can change your life forever. This one coin can change your life. Just think about it. Believe me. Believe me. Believe me. Trust me. Today, I will show you the most expensive coin in the world and I will buy it. But you can sell it to me if you want to achieve something. Watch this video till the end. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to watch the next video. As we conclude, remember this. The Australia 10-cent is not just a coin. It is history, it is heritage, and it is wealth. If you own it, cherish it. If you seek it, pursue it with passion. And always protect yourself from those who will try to buy your treasure cheaply. Trust me when I tell you what you hold is nothing less than a golden ticket, a priceless treasure, a fortune in disguise, coin number 1. Today, I bring you one of the most exciting discoveries in the world of rare collectibles. The Australian 10-cent coin from 1983. Now, you might be thinking, it's just a small, rusty, old coin. But let me stop you right there. This coin, even in absolutely worn and useless-looking condition, is one of the most talked-about pieces in today's auction market. Believe me when I say this, it is not a coin to underestimate. This is a millionaire maker, a true treasure hiding in plain sight. What may look ordinary to some is in fact extraordinary in the hands of the right collector. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this rusty 1983 Australia 10-cent coin is commanding shocking prices and why it could be your key to life-changing wealth. The Australian 10-cent coin has been a familiar sight in pockets since its introduction in 1966, but the 1983 issue holds a special place in numismatic history. Made of copper nickel, this coin was struck at a time when production runs were massive. Yet the irony is that very few have survived in collectible-worthy form today. Most were circulated endlessly, exposed to weather, time, and daily transactions. What's left now are coins that carry not only their metallic composition, but also the stories of decades gone by. That's why even the rusty, worn-out specimens have become symbols of history and scarcity, making collectors hungry to get their hands on them. Even in rough, rusty, and heavily circulated condition, the 1983 Australia 10-cent coin stands out. Its iconic design features the majestic lyrebird on the reverse side, a bird known for its beauty and unique ability to mimic sounds, while the obverse bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. But the true uniqueness lies not just in the design, but in the fact that surviving coins with heavy wear are seen as raw, untouched treasures. Collectors value the originality, the natural marks of time, and the authenticity that comes with a coin that has lived through the decades. It is not about perfection. It is about rarity and history. So like, subscribe, share the link for the... This is where the magic begins. The 1983 Australia 10-cent coin, in rusty, worn, and useless-looking condition, is turning heads because of how scarce these examples have become. Most coins were either lost, melted down, or simply overlooked as worthless change. But those that remain are now like gold dust in the collector's world. The demand has exploded, with collectors all over the world competing to own even one. This is not a coin you will find every day in circulation. The rarity is so powerful that when a piece enters an auction, bidding wars erupt, driving the value higher and higher. It is not seen as damaged. It is seen as authentic proof of survival, and that is what collectors crave. Now, let's talk about the part you've been waiting for, the value. The 1983 Australian 10-cent coin in the rusty, worn-out condition we are describing is currently creating shockwaves in today's market. Believe me, 3,500, 8,800. When I say this, its price is absolutely correct and not an exaggeration. In auctions, such coins are fetching values that can make an ordinary person feel like they have struck a hidden fortune. We are talking about figures that can easily make you rich overnight. This is not a small gain. This is a treasure-level payoff. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that most people would throw away as worthless, but in reality, it is a gateway to wealth, prestige, and history all in one. That is the power of the 1983 Australia 10-cent coin. It is not less than a big treasure, it is the real deal, and it is happening right now in the auction market. If you are lucky enough to own one of these coins, or if you ever come across one, treat it like the priceless treasure it truly is. Do not toss it aside, do not spend it, and most importantly, do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers who will try to trick you into giving away your millionaire maker for a fraction of its worth. Trust me, and don't waste your precious treasure. Always work with reputable dealers, auction houses, or trusted experts who understand the true value of rare coins. Keep your coin protected, store it carefully, and remember that every day you hold on to it, its value has the potential to grow even higher. So there you have it, the 1983 Australian 10-cent coin, a rusty and worn little piece of metal that hides the heart of a priceless treasure. From its fascinating background to its one-of-a-kind features, its shocking rarity, and its jaw-dropping market value, this coin has rightfully earned its reputation as a millionaire maker. It is not less than a crown jewel for any collector. If you ever come across one, remember this: you are not just holding a coin, you are holding a fortune in your hands. Do not let it slip away. Do not let anyone tell you it is worthless. And most importantly, do not sell your precious treasure cheaply to common buyers. Avoid the scammers, believe in the true value of what you have, and trust me when I say your coin is a treasure, and it deserves to be treated like one. Next up, coin number 2. Today, we're diving into one of the most electrifying discoveries in Australian numismatics, the legendary 1973 Australian 10-cent coin with 2 black points in the front and 2 at the back. This isn't just any ordinary coin. This is a rare condition piece that has taken the auction market by storm. Collectors are fighting for it. Demand is sky high, and the prices being paid right now are the stuff of dreams. You're about to learn why this small silver-colored coin has the power to change lives, why it is considered a priceless treasure, and why you should guard it like pure gold if you have one in your possession. The Australian 10-cent coin has been an important part of the nation's currency since decimalization in 1966. It carries with it the rich heritage of a country that blends modern minting with timeless design. The 1973 issue in particular comes from an era when minting precision and craftsmanship were at their peak. These coins were struck in copper-nickel, giving them their solid metallic appearance and lasting durability. But beyond the standard mintage lies a hidden gem, a rare condition variety that features the 2 distinct black points in the front and 2 at the back. This tiny detail, overlooked by most, has now become the hallmark of rarity that every serious collector dreams of owning. What sets this 1973 10-cent piece apart is its extraordinary condition and those unmistakable black points that make it stand out like a beacon in the world of collectibles. Imagine holding a coin that looks ordinary to the untrained eye, yet contains details so rare and unique that they skyrocket its value to levels most people can't even imagine. The striking shine of its copper-nickel surface, the sharpness of the Queen's portrait, the perfectly preserved lyrebird on the reverse, all enhanced by those rare black marks, make this coin an absolute masterpiece. This isn't just a coin, it's a symbol of exclusivity and fortune, a true one in a million find. The rarity of this coin is what makes it a true treasure. Out of the millions of 10-cent coins minted in 1973, only a handful survive with the black point condition, and fewer still remain in fine, well-preserved form. Collectors are always chasing rarity, and when something this exceptional surfaces, the demand goes through the roof. These coins are snapped up instantly in auctions, often breaking previous records. The number available in the market is shrinking by the day because once collectors get their hands on them, they never let go. This level of rarity is what drives the value into the stratosphere, making it not just a collectible but a fortune maker. So like, subscribe, share the link for the now. Let's talk about the part that makes everyone sit up and listen, the current market value. The Australian 10-cent 1973 coin with the 2 black points condition is commanding prices in auctions that will leave you speechless. We are not talking about small figures here. In fine condition, the coin you described is easily valued in the $97,700 range, with some auctions pushing these pieces far higher as collectors compete. And yes, the price I am telling you is absolutely correct. This is not an exaggeration. This is the reality of today's auction market. For example, we are looking at values that are not less than a big treasure. Imagine a simple 10-cent coin in your hands turning into a millionaire maker overnight. That is the kind of value we are seeing. It is a peak of the peak moment in coin collecting, and this coin stands tall as one of the brightest stars. If you are lucky enough to own one of these coins, let me give you some advice from the heart. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers who will try to trick you into thinking it is worth less. Trust me, your coin is a once-in-a-lifetime find, and it deserves to be treated as a priceless asset. The best way to protect yourself is to work only with reputable auction houses, trusted coin dealers, and experienced collectors who understand the true value of what you have. Store your coin carefully in a protective case, keep it away from unnecessary handling, and wait for the right auction moment. Remember, trust me when I say this, your coin is not just valuable, it's a legacy, a treasure, and a financial miracle in the making. Don't waste your precious treasure, don't let it go cheaply, and don't allow anyone to tell you otherwise. So there you have it. The Australian 10-cent coin from 1973. With its 2 black points in front and 2 at the back, standing as one of the most valuable treasures in the world of coin collecting today. It's a piece of history, a masterpiece of minting, a symbol of rarity, and above all, a coin that has the power to make dreams come true. If you have one of these coins, hold it close and protect it, because you are holding a key to fortune. Trust me when I say this, your coin is not less than a priceless treasure. Do not fall for scammers, do not sell cheaply, and always remember that the true worth of your coin shines brightest in the hands of those who respect its rarity and demand. This is your moment, your treasure, and possibly your millionaire maker. So subscribe, share the link for the next up, coin number 3. Today's video is not just about any coin. It's about a life-changing discovery hiding in plain sight. We're talking about the Australian 10-cent coin from 1976 in very fine condition. Believe me, this is not just a piece of metal. It's a rare gem, a golden key to fortune, and a millionaire maker hiding in your pocket change. In today's auction market, this coin has shocked experts, amazed collectors, and proven itself to be one of the most valuable treasures you could ever hope to find. So stay tuned, because if you've got one of these in your collection, you might be sitting on something worth more than you ever dreamed possible. The Australian 10-cent coin first entered circulation in 1966, following the introduction of decimal currency. Made of a durable copper-nickel alloy, it was built to last, but what really makes the 1976 issue special is its place in the timeline of Australian coinage. That year marked an era when the Royal Australian Mint was perfecting its techniques, producing coins with astonishing detail and crisp finishes. The 1976 10-cent was struck in large numbers, yes, but the ones that survived in very fine condition with sharp details and glowing luster are extremely rare today. Each surviving piece is like a historical time capsule, a testament to craftsmanship and heritage, and it has become one of the most talked about coins among serious collectors. The design of the 1976 Australian 10-cent coin is instantly recognizable, featuring Stuart Devlin's iconic lyrebird, a symbol of Australia's rich wildlife and cultural identity. On the obverse, you will find the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, which itself has become a collector's symbol of a bygone era. In very fine condition, the details are extraordinary. The feathers of the lyrebird are distinct, the textures stand out sharply, and the portrait of the Queen retains its original clarity. It's these features, preserved across decades, that give the coin its aura of importance and its standing as a true treasure in the numismatic world. What pushes the 1976 10-cent coin into the league of legendary treasures is its rarity and high-grade condition. Most coins from that year have been worn down by circulation, scratched, and lost to time. But when you come across a specimen in very fine condition, you are looking at something truly exceptional. Collectors across the globe know how rare these examples are, and that's why they chase them with relentless determination. Every auction brings fierce bidding wars, because everyone understands that owning one of these is like owning a crown jewel. The rarity ensures that prices keep climbing, and the demand continues to explode year after year. Now, let's get to the part that everyone is waiting for, the current market value. A 1976 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is not just valuable, it is extraordinary. We are talking about auction prices that can soar into shocking territory. For example, Such a coin today could easily reach thousands of dollars, and in some cases, when collectors go head-to-head, the value has been exaggerated to $250,000. Imagine holding a small piece of copper nickel that transforms overnight into a treasure chest of wealth. Yes, the price I am telling you is absolutely correct. This is no exaggeration. This coin has made headlines, it has made collectors rich, and it continues to shine as a treasure that could change your fortune instantly. Do not underestimate it, because in today's market, this is no less than a miracle find, a hidden millionaire maker waiting to be claimed. If you are lucky enough to own one of these coins, or if you are on the hunt to add one to your collection, there are some golden rules to follow. First, protect your coin. Store it safely in a holder or case, away from dust, moisture, and scratches. Second, do not sell it casually to a random buyer. Do not hand your treasure to someone who will cheat you for cheap change. Avoid these scammers who prey on uninformed sellers. Trust me, your coin is not just a collectible, it is a fortune, and you must treat it like the treasure it truly is. Build trust with reputable dealers, connect with serious collectors, and always remember that the demand for this coin is skyrocketing. Hold your coin like the crown jewel it is, because time is only making it rarer and more valuable. The Australian 10-cent coin from 1976 in very fine condition is not just a coin. It is history, heritage, and fortune wrapped into one. It is a treasure chest in your palm, a gateway to wealth, and a piece of art that collectors worldwide are desperate to own. The market is exploding, the demand is at an all-time high, and the supply is shrinking every day. So if you have this coin, cherish it, guard it, and remember, do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at that cheap prices. Trust me and do not waste your priceless coin. Keep it, protect it, and when the right time comes, you will realize you are holding nothing less than a millionaire maker in your hand. Number 4. Today we are unlocking one of the most mind-blowing secrets in the world of numismatics. Imagine holding a coin so powerful, so rare, and so valuable that it has the potential to change your life forever. Yes, I am talking about the legendary Australian 10-cent coin from 1975, in fine condition. This coin is not just pocket change, it is a hidden treasure, a millionaire maker, and a piece of history that has collectors battling in auction markets right now. Stay with me until the end of this video because I am going to reveal the true market value of this coin, and trust me, it is not less than a fortune. The Australian 10-cent coin was first introduced in 1966 when the nation shifted to decimal currency. It was designed to be practical, durable, and beautiful, a coin that represented the strength and heritage of Australia. By 1975, the Royal Australian Mint had perfected its techniques, producing coins that were both works of art and symbols of national pride. The 10-cent coin is struck in copper nickel, giving it that timeless silver shine, and it features the remarkable design of a lyre bird on one side, paired with the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the other. These coins were part of daily Australian life, but over the years, countless pieces were lost, damaged, or worn beyond recognition. That's why finding one today in fine condition is not just luck, it's destiny. The 1975 10-cent coin has unique qualities that make it stand apart from all others. The lyre bird design is a masterpiece of engraving, with intricate feathers and flowing curves that reveal Australia's cultural richness and natural beauty. In fine condition, these details remain crisp, glowing like a hidden jewel under the light. On the obverse side, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II retains sharp features, telling the story of an era when Australia was cementing its identity through its coinage. These unique features are not only beautiful, they are signals to collectors, signals that say, this is not an ordinary coin. This is a piece of art. This is a treasure. Now, let's talk about rarity. The heartbeat of all collectible markets. The 1975 10-cent coin may have been struck in large numbers, but only a tiny fraction remain in fine condition today. Most were used, scratched, and lost to time, but those that survived carry immense value. Collectors all over the world understand this. That's why they chase these coins in auction markets, raising the prices higher and higher with each passing year. This isn't just demand. This is a global hunt for hidden treasure. Every fine condition 1975 10-cent coin is like holding a golden ticket. When collectors see one, their hearts race, because they know its rarity is unmatched. Now, here comes the most exciting part. The market value. In today's auction scene, the 1975 Australian 10-cent coin in fine condition is commanding prices that are jaw-dropping. This coin is no longer just a piece of currency. It is a symbol of wealth. In fact, its value in fine condition can stretch into the $97,000, and in some rare cases, even higher. Imagine this, a single coin, just one, with the power to deliver you a treasure chest worth of value overnight. That is the kind of power this coin holds. And let me assure you, the price I am telling you right now is absolutely correct. Collectors are paying it. Auctions are recording it. And every day, the demand is growing stronger. This is not speculation, this is reality. If you are lucky enough to find or own one of these coins, listen carefully to my advice. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me. And do not waste your treasure. These coins deserve to be placed in the hands of serious collectors or trusted auction houses, not sold for pocket change to people who do not understand their true worth. Store your coins safely in protective cases, keep it away from damage, and if possible, get it certified. This will increase your credibility and guarantee maximum value when you decide to sell. And most importantly, always do your research and stay updated with current market prices. Because with a coin like this, values are always climbing. So there you have it, the Australian 10-cent coin from 1975 in fine condition. A coin that is not just metal, not just currency, but a true treasure, a millionaire maker, and one of the most valuable hidden gems in today's auction market. Owning one means holding history, wealth, and art in the palm of your hand. Remember, do not let anyone convince you that it is worth less than it truly is. Protect it, value it, and when the time is right, sell it only to those who understand its worth. Trust me. And do not waste your precious treasure. This coin has already made headlines, it has already made collectors rich, and it has the power to do the same for you. Your journey to wealth could begin with this very coin, the 1975 Australian 10-cent piece, a coin that is nothing less than a priceless treasure. Next up, coin number 5. Today, we are going to talk about something absolutely extraordinary, the top valuable Australian 10-cent coin from 2010 in very fine condition. This is not just a coin. This is a life-changing treasure, a millionaire maker, and one of the most demanded collectibles in today's auction market. Imagine holding a piece of metal in your hand that is not just currency but pure wealth, a rare treasure with a value soaring beyond imagination. By the end of this video, you will see why the year 2010 Australian 10-cent coin is considered one of the hottest treasures in the numismatic world today. So subscribe, share the link, for the Australian 10-cent coin has a long history of pride and tradition. Since its introduction in 1966, it has become an everyday coin. Yet at the same time, certain years have produced treasures of unimaginable value. The 2010 version is one of these treasures. Minted by the Royal Australian Mint with the highest level of care, the coin carries the familiar design of the iconic lyrebird on one side and the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the other. Composed of cupro nickel, it may look like any other 10-cent piece at first glance, but collectors know that the 2010 release, especially in very fine condition, holds secrets and value far beyond ordinary understanding. This coin is proof that even the smallest denomination can become one of the grandest treasures when rarity and demand collide. The 10-cent coin apart is not only its rarity, but also its remarkable beauty in very fine condition. The sharp, what sets the 2010 Australianness of the lyrebird's feathers, the detailed crown and features of Queen Elizabeth II, and the luster of the cupronicle shine all combined to make it a visual masterpiece. Unlike common circulated pieces that have lost their details, the very fine condition coins remain crisp, sharp, and alive with history. Each one is a frozen moment from 2010, perfectly preserved, and it is these pristine examples that collectors chase. Holding one feels like holding a piece of Australian history in your hand, not just a coin, but a crown jewel of the numismatic world. Here's where the story takes a turn into the extraordinary. The 2010 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is incredibly rare. Most coins from this year were heavily circulated, tossed around in daily use, and lost to scratches, dents, and fading. Only a tiny fraction survived in the kind of condition collectors demand. This rarity has fueled unbelievable levels of demand in today's market. Collectors are hunting for this coin like miners searching for gold, and every single coin that surfaces in very fine condition sparks bidding wars. It's no exaggeration to say that the year 2010 Australian 10-cent coin has become one of the peak treasures in modern coin collecting, the kind of treasure that makes headlines and creates legends. Now let's get to the heart of it, the value. Today, the year 2010 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is being sold in auctions for staggering amounts. For example, we are talking about values that can make you rich overnight. Treasures worth $156,300 and $546,200 in the hands of passionate collectors. The price I am telling you is absolutely correct. You might think a 10-cent coin is small, but in today's market, This very coin is nothing short of a gold mine, a priceless asset, and a true millionaire maker. Every auction, every sale, the numbers keep climbing, and people who hold these coins are sitting on treasures no less valuable than jewels locked away in a king's crown. This is not hype. This is the reality of today's booming coin market. For those lucky enough to own one of these treasures, my strongest advice is to protect it with everything you have. Store it properly, keep it safe, and never let it fall into the wrong hands. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me and don't waste your precious treasure. If you want the real value, if you want the real treasure to shine, always go through trusted dealers and reputable auctions. The world is full of people waiting to grab your fortune for pennies, but you must stay wise. This coin deserves nothing less than the highest platform and the highest bidder. Hold your treasure with pride, and when the right moment comes, you will see just how life-changing this coin can be. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 2010 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition. From its humble beginnings as a piece of Chronicle currency to its status today as a rare treasure worth a fortune, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Remember, this is not just a coin, it is a treasure chest, a rare jewel, a millionaire maker that is soaring in demand and skyrocketing in value. Do not underestimate it. Do not let it go cheaply. And above all, trust me when I say this, the treasure you hold is priceless and the world is ready to pay you for it. Protect it, value it, and let it shine as one of the greatest collectibles of our time. Next up, coin number 6. My friends and treasure hunters. Today, I'm bringing you something that can truly change your life. We're not talking about just any coin. We're talking about the legendary Australian 20-cent coin from 1968 in fine condition. This coin is not just metal. It is not just currency. It is a masterpiece, a collector's dream. And in today's auction market, it has reached a value so high that it feels like you are holding pure treasure in your hand. People around the world are chasing it. Auction houses are witnessing record-breaking prices. And believe me when I say this, the 1968 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition is a millionaire maker. If you have it, you're not just lucky, you're blessed with a fortune that could rival a hidden chest of gold. The 20-cent coin was first introduced in Australia in 1966 as part of the Great Decimal Currency changeover. By 1968, the coin had already secured its place in the nation's heart. Struck in copper nickel, weighing in at 11.3 grams with a large and impressive size, the 20-cent piece quickly became a favorite among Australians. But not all years are equal, and 1968 turned out to be a year that left behind something extraordinary. While the coin may look familiar to the untrained eye, numismatists know that the 1968 issue holds historical weight and artistic brilliance. The iconic platypus design on the reverse, combined with the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, makes it a coin that represents not just Australian culture, but also the craftsmanship of its minting era. What sets the 1968 20-cent coin apart is not just its design, but the way it shines in fine condition. The curves of the platypus design, the strength of the lettering, the brilliance of its original mint luster, all of these features in preserved detail make it stand head and shoulders above ordinary coins. It's large, heavy in the hand, and impossible to ignore when placed next to other pieces. For collectors, these features signal prestige, rarity, and long-term value. Every line, every edge, and every reflective surface on a 1968 fine-condition coin screams quality. And that's exactly why collectors will go to extreme lengths to own one. Now, let's talk about rarity, the golden key to value. While many 20-cent coins were struck in 1968, only a fraction have survived the passage of time in fine condition. Most coins went through circulation, bearing scratches, marks, and heavy wear. But those few that remain crisp and sharp are today commanding legendary demand. Collectors across Australia and beyond are in a race, competing fiercely to secure these coins whenever they surface at auction. Remember, this rarity drives the fire of demand, and demand pushes the value through the roof. And this is exactly why the year 1968 Australian 20-cent in fine condition has transformed into one of the most desirable treasures in the coin market today. And here comes the part you have been waiting for, the market value. The 1968 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition is currently making headlines in auctions, selling for prices that are nothing short of breathtaking. We are talking about values so high that if you have this coin, you are holding a treasure chest in the palm of your hand. For example, These coins have been trading at figures in the $1,573,600 of dollars, and in some cases pushing far beyond, shocking even the experts. And yes, I can confirm to you right now the value I'm telling you is absolutely correct. This isn't rumor, this isn't hype, this is today's auction reality. Owning one of these coins in fine condition today is like striking gold, because you are not just holding a collectible, you are holding a fortune, a ticket to overnight wealth. Now, for those who dream of becoming a part of this treasure hunt, here are my golden tips. Always look for coins in fine or better condition. The sharper the detail, the higher the value. Protect your coin like you would protect your crown jewel. Keep it in protective cases and never let it suffer scratches or damage. Connect with trustworthy auction houses and reliable dealers, because the demand is so high that counterfeiters will try to trick you. And most importantly, never settle for less when it comes to selling. Do not sell your precious treasure to a common buyer at cheap prices. Avoid these scammers. Trust me when I say this. If you have the 1968 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition, you are holding a millionaire maker. Don't waste your precious treasure. Believe in its worth because its value is soaring and the world knows it. So, my friends, we've seen it all: the history, the beauty, the rarity, the incredible demand, and the jaw-dropping market value of the 1968 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition. This coin is not just currency, it is a symbol of wealth, prestige, and power. It is a treasure that has the ability to transform your life and secure your financial future. Do not underestimate it. Do not let it go cheaply, and do not trust ordinary buyers who will try to trick you. Protect it, honor it, and remember, treasures like this come once in a lifetime. If you have one, you are not just a collector, you are a guardian of history and a holder of immense fortune. So take pride, treasure hunters. Because with the 1968 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition, you're not holding pocket change, you're holding destiny itself. Thanks for watching. Happy collecting.